Hi everybody, I'm back with Jingle, Jangle in July Christmas series, sorry. And I was looking at my paper pads and I decided there's some sheets I wasn't going to use for anything, so I thought I'd make this really cute 6 by 6 gift box. So that's what we're going to create today. And I used the sentiment on top here, the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, came from the North Pole News by Recollections. And the rest of the paper came from this Christmas Farmhouse, which was a hot buy paper pad that I picked up, I'm pretty sure at Michael's last year or the year before. So those are the paper pads I used. And my sentiment that came from the 6 by 6 paper pad, I cut it down to 5 by 4 3/4. And then all I did was take one of my decorative corner punches, and I'm going to punch out the corners. Okay, we're going to set that aside. We're going to build the bottom of our box here. And let me flip it around to this side. You need a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. And all you're going to do is score it at 3 inches. Now wait, let me check. Yes, 3 inches on all 4 sides. So 3, and then flip it. Score again at 3 and turn it. Score again at 3 and flip and score the last one at 3. Now let's set this aside, because then we can just put the whole box together at the same time. My lid piece, I made a 6 by 6 by 3 inch gift box a long time ago, and the lid was a little loose, I felt. So I made new measurements for this one, and it's a little more snug and fits much nicer. So for the lid, you're going to need a piece that measures 8 1/16 by 8 1/16. And then you're going to go ahead and score at 1 inch. Excuse me. On all 4 sides. I love, love, love making gift boxes, treat boxes, and I'm just always trying to figure out all kinds of different sizes. I did just make this one. This is for an upcoming project for a teacher survival kit. And this is also a 6 by 6 by 3, but I used black cardstock to design it, and then I used decorative paper to go around. But this one, I made the lid a little more snug, and I really loved it. So I will be doing a tutorial on this to give you guys, you know, like I said, it's the same box, but this is just made from the designer paper, and this I actually have mats on. So I'll do this in an upcoming Pinterest inspired project, and I think that's in September. But for this one, I just wanted to make it pretty simple and just use the 12 by 12 cardstock. So, or decorative paper, I should say. So you're going to score up your fold lines. You're going to score up your fold lines. You're going to fold up your score lines. Oh my gosh. I'm really tongue-tied lately, guys. Just tired, I guess. And then once you have them cut, we're going to make tabs. So we're going to cut on this score line here to meet up with the next one, and just don't cut over. So just cut, meet up with it. And then I go in and I take a little angle piece out of that. And that way when we bring this tab together with this side, it'll fit nice and flush on the top. So it looks like that. And you're going to do that to all, to create 4 tabs. Flip it around. Do the same thing on this side. Cut it up on that score line and then cut a little angle piece out. You don't have to, I just find it's easier, and you can get it nice and flush with the top that way. Okay, and get rid of those pieces. And then before we go and glue this together, I'm going to take my top mat here, and you can always put like foam under this, make it dimensional if you want it to. I just wanted to keep this one nice and simple, and I like to make a bunch of gift boxes up ahead of time, so this way I can go through it fairly quickly. And 6 by 3 inch depth, that's pretty decent size to fit a few gifts in. Lots of treats if you want it to. Okay, so I'm just going to try and center this on the top. And let me get out my, where's my rag? I lost my rag. Oh, I found my rag. Okay, I'm just going to kind of push it down with my rag. And that way it'll pick up any extra glue that squeezes out. Okay, so we have our top centered there. I'm going to flip it back around and glue the tabs together. I mean, you could really decorate these. Like, you could get some Christmas greens, floral greens, or even paper, and put a bunch of greens on there with some holly leaves and flowers, and decorate it however you'd like. Sometimes I do really special packages with that. I'll buy some nice flowers at Joann's or Hobby Lobby, and I'll get some Christmas greens and craft colored cardstock, and then I'll stamp all over the craft colored cardstock, and I'll make a box that way and use some twine and Christmas greens on top, or a real special gift tag. For me, like, a lot of people hate wrapping gifts, but for me, part of the gift giving is making them a special box, making them feel special. So, okay, that's our lid. We're going to set that aside, and we're going to fold up our score lines for the bottom of our box. And this pretty much gets assembled the same way. And my husband loves when I make gift boxes. He's like, oh, that's so cool, I want to keep that. And I'm like, you can't keep the box. What do you, he likes them for decorating. Even those really pretty decorative gift boxes, or just boxes you can get at Joann's, and they have different patterns on them for the holidays. They're made of chipboard. He loves those. Putting those all over the house. Okay, so we're going to cut up on that score line. And take your time, get it nice and straight, and then go in again and cut a little angle piece out. So it looks like that. Same thing on this side. Okay, so we have our two tabs on this side. We're going to turn it around and do the same thing on this side. Cut up on that score line. And we're going to cut up on this score line. Get our little pieces away. Okay, so now we have our 4 tabs. Gonna add some glue to those. So I hope you guys are enjoying your week so far. Also, I want to give a shout out to my friend Amber from Lyric Lover Crafts. Hi Amber. She is also doing this year a Christmas in July series, and she has amazing videos and tutorials. She also does a craft show. If you like to make items for craft shows or craft fairs, she has a series on now for a few years on how she sets up and gets ready for her shows and different types of crafts that she makes for them, to give you guys some ideas. So definitely head on over and check her out. I will post a link below this video. And let me see, there was somebody else I wanted to mention too. I know she mentioned my series in one of her videos, and thank you, Amber. I appreciate that so much. I think it's amazing that we can all mention each other and channels we've seen things on, you know, spread the word about each other and help each other out. I love, love, love this crafty community, and I love you guys so much too for just coming on all the time and watching my videos and making such supportive comments, and I truly appreciate you all so very much. And you guys are the reason why I like doing this. I love to make things and learn things, and if I can help teach them to you guys or give you guys some tips that I picked up along the way, it's just something I love to do, and it's because of you guys that I love to do it. So thank you so, so, so much. Okay, so that's the bottom of our box. Where did I put my lid? Here it is. And this lid, it fits a lot. See how it fits nice and snug? It doesn't buckle, which is good. It's not too snug, but it's nice and snug. I had did a 6x6 years ago, and I just thought that the lid was a little too loose, so that's why I went ahead and redid this one. I have some twine here, so I'm just gonna run it around the middle of this box and then flip it over and then kind of make a little loop there so it's tied together, and then flip it over again, and then I'm going to tie a little bow here, and then I went ahead and found some of my seam binding. Just cut that off. I thought the twine would look cute because this is like a farmhouse type of gift box. But I buy my seam binding from my scrap cabin shop on Etsy. I'll link that below as well. And I found this shop through Amber, Lyric Lover Crafts. She uses seam binding all the time, and she told a bunch of us about this shop, and this lady does have amazing seam binding. I love her colors. It comes crinkled like this already. It's just so fun to use. So this color here is, I can't read the handwriting. It's kind of like a berry, a dark red berry. And then this one is black. And I'm just trying to find my end here. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to put them together and create a bow with the two of them, just to kind of pull out some of the colors of the paper. And then I'm going to snip it. And then right here on the twine, not the box, I'm going to add some hot glue, little dab, and then just put the seam binding right on top of that. So they might have to do some extra tearing or pulling to get this off, but I just thought it was a cute little added touch to the gift box. Okay guys, I hope you give this project a try. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Again, thank you so very much for watching my videos. I appreciate you all. And to those of you that actually watch the commercials in the videos, I truly, truly appreciate that. I get pennies for it, but every little bit helps for me to buy craft supplies so that I can continue to do my videos. So thank you so much for that as well. You guys take care, and I'll be back with another size gift box. I have a few more Christmas and July videos to go before we wrap up this end of the month. And let's see, in August, I will be starting my 13 Haunted Projects of Halloween, which I do every year. I've done it now for a few years, and I want to say maybe 4 or 5 years now. But basically, I do one project a week for 13 weeks leading up to the week of Halloween. So that'll be coming in August, as well as just some project shares, things like that. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care and happy crafting.